And joining us on the phone now is Mr. Boo Linton. He is a director with a company called Immunotech Laboratories Incorporated. IMMB is their stock symbol. Boo, good to talk to you again.
Hi, good to talk to you, Don. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, we're initiating coverage of Immunotech Laboratories beginning this week. We'll be following you very closely over the next several weeks. This is kind of like a preview of coming attractions. Tell us what the company does.
Sure. Immunotech Laboratories is a drug development company, and we're committed to the commercialization of our proprietary proteins for the treatment of some of today's most debilitating infectious diseases. Our goal is to be creating drugs for the better health of the world. Our most exciting compound is it's called ITV1, Immune Therapeutic Vaccine 1. And what this is a suspension of inactivated pepsin fraction, that's IPF. More details of all this are on the website with all the nice pictures and that type of stuff for people to take a closer look at it. Now, what does all this mean? Well, studies have shown that IPF is effective in treating HIV and AIDS. So IPF, it's the active drug substance of Immunotech's proprietary compound, ITV1.
Well, now, Boo, of course, AIDS and HIV is probably the #1 health concern in the entire world. What do you think, and are there any statistics with respect to the size of the HIV treatment market?
Well, because of the costs that we have are so low in compared to what other treatments are, and or I should say that the treatments would be to the end consumer. We still have a ways to go in a few different things. We just had a press release we put out about our pre-IND, that's the investigational new drug. We're working with a group that's going to get an application in for us in the United States. And we believe that this could be a kickstart for Immunotech's patented IPV treatment. And then we plan to submit that for FDA approval.
You know, when you think about HIV in general, I mean, when someone would get that horrible diagnosis, it was almost always a death sentence 15, 20 years ago. That's no longer the case anymore, is it?
No, it's not. And it's also about finding ways to lower the cost of these treatments, because it can be astronomical. Preconditions, all of these things, you know, some of our, what we've looked at in our studies, our costs, we could get it down to less than 20 treatments and completely eradicate the disease.
Well, I know that we have a series of interviews scheduled with the company, including your chief scientist and president of the company here in the next few weeks. Again, the company is Immunotech Laboratories Incorporated. Their stock symbol, again, IMMB. And as I mentioned, we've initiated coverage, Boo, of the company. Looking forward to these interviews in the coming weeks. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks again for having us.
Take care.